What's going on, YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be, and welcome back to Final Fantasy Awakening. Now, today's video is going to be slightly longer because I would like to show you all of the events that I have unlocked so far. Now, I'm only level 35, so I still don't have everything unlocked yet, but at least this video will give you an idea of what you can expect if you decide to play this game. Now, first things first, I gave this game some major props when it came to just a really simple UI. When it comes to going out and doing combat and content in this game, you only got to worry about two buttons. You have the combat button, which takes you to the story mode, normal and elite versions. And then you have another button called the events button, which houses all of the different events and content in the game. Literally every single thing else that you can do in the game is in that button. So it's a really straightforward UI. At the top of the screen, you have like your recharge stuff. At the bottom of the screen, you have all of the things that make your character more powerful. And then, like I said, very simple. You want story, you click combat. You want events, you click events. And then everything is in here. So let's take it from the top. First things first, you have an arena mode. Now this mode is actually pretty straightforward. You can see on the right-hand side of the screen, you can see my combat power is 138,000, and then I can see the combat power of the people that I would like to go against. So I'm gonna go against this guy right here. He has 1,800 battle power, and we'll go against him. Now, it's typical mobile PvP. The reason why a lot of mobile games do AI or the reason why a lot of mobile games do PvP versus AI is because it's kind of hard to guarantee when people are going to be online. So in order to make matchmaking as fair as possible, they just have you going against the AI. And that's a lot of different games do that unless they decide to do an event period where you can only do PvP within like 4 hours of the day. That works also because it forces people to log on within those 4 hours, and that helps out on matchmaking as well. Believe it or not, I'm actually more of a fan of this PvP, to be honest. I hate when games try to force me to log in specific time periods, so I'm totally fine with this style of PvP, which is basically versus the AI, and it's pretty much all based off of battle power. So you're not going to beat someone super more, like if they have a way more battle power like this person here with 171,000, I'm not beating him. I'm just not. But there are some people that you can kind of sneak out a victory on depending on what your team makeup is. So that's that. You'll use this screen to go against other PvP opponents. And then this last guy over here, you see that it says Blitz 5 times. So let's say, you know, you're really busy today, you don't really have time to burn out your PvP stamina, you can just hit Blitz 5 times. It'll go against that opponent and give you the gold as well as the PvP currency that you'll need to go to the arena shop to buy fragments and to buy experience points and things like that. So even if you can't beat someone, you know, maybe you're at a rank where you can't go any higher, you can still blitz against someone else and still get arena currency so you can go to the shop and buy things. So pretty cool feature there. So that's arena. The next one up is Team Dungeon. Now this is basically, now this is live. So what we're gonna do is jump in queue so I can hit quick access here. So here's another player that's online right now. The game automatically matchmakes us and we go into this dungeon here together. Matchmaking is not super important here because I can pretty much carry this. All right. So what we'll do as a team, we'll go against this boss here. And like I said, I'm pretty powerful here, so I can just let this one go. Like I said in my first video, there's some content that you can completely autoplay. There's some content that you need to play completely manual, like 100% manual. And then there's other content that you do kind of a mix of auto and manual, which I think is a good system. So pretty straightforward there. We'll do one more. You can do little stickers here. Good job, buddy. And I got 1,000 of this summon currency, and I forgot what it's called. But I can use that currency to level up my summons like Odin and things like that. I also unlock Ifrit as well. All right, so I get 2 rewards today. So let's go on to the next one. So as you can see, I beat the Frost Giant, I beat this lava, and now we're gonna do this dragon one here. So another quick access. It tells you the recommended power, so 47,000 power. I'm at 138, so I'm not really too worried about any of this here. This guy's at he's a little under the battle power, but like I said, I'm not going to kick him out of the room. I can carry us through this. Now, some of the stages do have traps as well. So there's some lasers right. I have to play. I have to play. Remember where I said sometimes you have to play? This is one of those instances where I had to move my team a little bit. There you go. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit him with the frost to the face. And down you go. And there you go. And that was a really good example of sometimes you do still use a mix between auto as well as manual gameplay. So there's a really good example there for you. Go ahead and flip this card. Good job, buddy. Nice work. People don't use enough stickers these days, I'm telling you. They just don't. And that's Team Dungeon. Really straightforward. You get your rewards after you beat bosses, and you continue to go up. There's one every few levels or so. They get more and more difficult as you go up. So pretty straightforward. All right, so let's continue on in the events. You also have a daily dungeon. Now these are really kind of interesting. So once you defeat them on 3 stars, you can blitz them and you don't have to worry about doing them every single day, but you have to do them at least once. So let's go ahead and try this one. Basically what this one is what do you call those things? A tank and spank? No, a DPS race. Like this is basically just to see how much DPS you can do in a period of time and to get as much gold out of this thing as you possibly can. It doesn't fight back. You're just trying to hit it as hard as you can and get as much gold out of it as you possibly can. So let's just keep on going. Nothing but a DPS race. And down it goes. Easy, easy. So that's designed to give you gold. And since I didn't 3-star it. Ah! Womp, womp, womp. Did not 3-star that. So as you can see, I can't blitz it. But, you know, after I get a little bit more power, I should be able to beat that 3 stars. And then from here on out, all I got to do is hit this blitz button, and then I instantly get the reward. So you don't have to keep doing it every single day. And this is available to anybody. You don't have to be a VIP to blitz these types of things. Here's another example here. We'll jump into this one. This one's called Fire and Ice. This is an interesting one here. If you played World of Warcraft, this might look slightly familiar, actually. So I'll show you what this is all about. So basically, oh God, I kind of screwed it up a little bit. Kind of screwed that up a little bit. I didn't know how powerful I really was. So there's a fire side and there's a frost side, and you want to kind of kill them within a couple of seconds of each other. I kind of screwed that up. I totally screwed that up. I was more powerful than I thought I was. But you guys get the idea. If you play World of Warcraft, there's certain bosses that you can't kill one way faster than you kill the other. You have to kind of kill them at the same time, and that's what that is. All right, so let's keep moving. This one here is called the Courage Trial. And this one is basically, last time it was a mirror match. It is a mirror match. Okay, I was trying to make sure, but just the main character is different. So this is just a kind of a PvE, PvP match, to be honest with you. Quite easy for me to go through. Then I'll switch characters, bring out Trump. Zero Trump, that is. Now that one's pretty straightforward. There's nothing too special about that one. Like I said, it's just usually, it's like a PvE, PvP match. It's not really anything too crazy. So that's the Courage Trial. And all these different daily dungeons drop different types of experience points. And then on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, this limited trial will open up for accessories. And then on these days, the Gear Refine will open up. So these are only designed to give you material. So do keep that in mind. So let's go back to the screen. So we looked at Arena, we looked at Team Dungeon, we looked at all of the different daily dungeons that you can do to get materials. So let's move on to the Bounty Quest. Now the Bounty Quests are, if you played Naruto Online, it's kind of like the Kakashi missions here. So I have a bunch of 2 stars. I want to refresh these because I want to get a 4 or 5-star mission. And basically you click this button and you get instant rewards. Once again, not super special. Really, it's all about RNG here. You want to take the biggest mission you possibly can. And now, since I have no more refreshes, I can use gems to refresh, but I'm not. Hey, welcome to level 36. And then from here, I have 4 more chances, 3 more chances, 2 and 1. There you go. Nothing too crazy when it comes to bounty quests. I don't even know why it's really in the game, but it does give you EXP, so that's that. The next thing you have is this thing called Accessory Arena. So this one is pretty interesting. So basically, what you want to do is find the fragments of these rings to craft a ring for yourself. Now, what will happen, and like I said, it doesn't matter if you're a VIP or not, you can do this. I'm going to fight this team 5 times until they drop the ring that I need. Boom. So they dropped this fragment right here. So now I have 2 pieces of the fragment. I'm going to go fight this team to get even more pieces of that fragment. There's the 3rd piece. And then I'm going to fight this last team here to also get a little bit more fragments. Maybe. And you have a little bit of leeway. You can fight very specific teams if you like to. The game lets you know what are the chances of you getting the materials that you need. If you go against really powerful teams, you have a higher chance, but of course you can die and not get anything. So I think it's better off if you're, just kind of a normal player, just to fight the things that are blitzable. As you can see, I have all the pieces from the rings that I need. I craft it, boom, now I have a new ring. Just that simple. Now this one's gold, so I definitely want to do this one. Now when you hit a certain VIP, you can actually just kind of quick collect, and it automatically does all the blitzing for you, which is actually pretty cool. So a lot of people, when it comes to VIP systems in games, it can kind of go 2 different types of ways. I think this is I think this one's okay. Now, I'm not saying overall because I haven't played it enough, but I think having this as a VIP reward, I think is actually pretty cool. Because like I said, you can easily just blitz this on your own. But if you're lazy, get a couple VIP levels and you can just hit it one time and call it a day. I think that's a pretty reasonable VIP reward. When you think about VIP, I kind of compare it to veteran rewards from like other MMOs. Veteran rewards tend to give you like cosmetics and things like that. This is the mobile version of a cosmetic, allowing you to quickly blitz through things like this. So we'll keep on blitzing through there. There you go. Now I have a full ring. I'll craft that. And now I have a golden ring that I can use on my team. So there you go. So that is Accessory Arena. Next up, we have Infinite Trials. Now, Infinite Trials is basically a massive tower mode here. And basically, there's a bunch of floors that you can clear up. It goes all the way up to 120. And basically, what you want to do here is that if you can beat it on hard, you can blitz it from that point on. So that's what you want to do. You want to focus on being able to beat everything on hard. So that way you can refresh it and blitz through all of it and get all the rewards again. So we're going to try to beat this one on hard here. I failed last time, but not this time, buddy boy. Not going to happen. Let's switch to my DPS team here. Let's see if we can't run through this. Oh, wait a minute. This is a slightly different one. So the object on this one is, and I'm screwing up already. The object on this one is to kill it before it hits the end. And I've already kind of screwed up. Dang it. I've already screwed up. Already screwed up. This is what I did last time because I didn't realize what it was. I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm not going to be able to do it. Dang it. Oh, man. How embarrassing. So that one, like I said, it's very varied. So in that encounter, it's all about trying to slow. Man, I'm almost out of challenges too. Let's do it one more time. I'm gonna wait. Let me get a little bit more power. But like I said, in this one, no, I can do this. Screw that. I can do this. We got this. We got this. Hold on. So you kind of have to kind of run out in front of it. DPS it down, DPS it down. Run out in front of it. Hit it with the frost. And then it runs like crazy for a little while. Then I'm going to switch team members. Hit him with the trump card. Come back here, you freaking transport thingy. Oh, come on. There it is. Frost. Reduce the speed. There we go. Alright, so I got a 3-star there, so I don't have to do that ever again. I can blitz that stage from here on out. And there you go. As you go up the infinite tower, you have bonuses that you can buy for your character. And I say buy, it's like the in-game currency buy. You gain stars as you go up the tower, and you can use those stars to buy buffs for your team. So that's that. So now I'm on the next stage. I get my 3 challenges back again. I also have a little reward here as well, which is a blue sword, which I will absolutely take. So the next one is recommended 117,000 battle power. So let's see what this one is. I don't even know what this combat is going to entail. Oh, this is just basically a kill as many. You have to kill 45 within the minute or so, which should be pretty easy, I think. Let's see. Should be. That looks like that's plenty of time. Switch to DPS. Whoops, what happened there? Yeah, that was super easy, I think. That seems like a ton of time. Is that all I needed to do to beat that on hard? Oh, easy. Easy win, easy life. Alright, well that one's super easy. And then it keeps going up. This one looks like it's going to take 131,000 battle power. I'm at 138. Let's give this one a try as well. This one's just a big blob. Oh, so the same thing. Basically, have to kill 45 within the time period. Seems like it's super reasonable when it comes to how much time you have. Go ahead and switch teams. Get out of the red. 1 minute left to kill. Yeah, this seems super reasonable when it comes to how much time the game gives you. Like, how could you fail that? And I had Odin on the way. Yeah, that seemed like that was kind of overkill. And there you go. Next one up is 144k, and then it goes on and on and on and on. So that is the Infinite Tower. And then once you get to a point where you can't really go much further and you run out of challenges, reset the tower and get all the rewards again. So that's what that's all about. Last thing I have unlocked is a thing called World Adventure. Now this is actually a surprising thing that I saw in the game that I'm kind of impressed with, to be honest with you. So it's nothing too special. You've seen this type of system before. You send your character out on a mission and they come back within 4, 8, or 12 hours, depending on whatever you click. But the interesting thing about this is that you can send a character, doesn't matter who the character is. In this instance, I picked my 0 trump card to go. He's gonna be gone for 12 hours. And he's going to come back with 3 of his shards, as well as other things as well. So he's going to go out and find materials that I need for my team, and also come back with 3 of his shards. So the game gives you a way, no, I know it's a very slow way, but the game still gives you a way to get shards for your really rare characters that I think is actually pretty interesting. And just because he's out on this mission doesn't mean you can't use him. You can use him in all the content in the game while he's gone. So that's actually pretty interesting. Nothing special. It's just basically go out, go get some shards, see you in a day or so, right? And as you get more and more powerful, you can open up more and more slots. So you can have a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters out and about getting fragments for themselves to bring back to you. So that's pretty legit. It's a nice way to give you like a little trickle of frags. So that's what I have unlocked so far here at level 35. After this, World Boss is going to open up. This realm, this card exchange, this Battle of Kings, this hero trial is, oh, why is it open right now? It must be a slightly different server time, but I'm not powerful enough to do this. When you click on different modes in the game, it'll tell you what the recommended power is. I'm nowhere near that, so I can't do that just yet. So that'll be a future video kind of describing what that's all about. But hopefully this video helps, guys. I know we kind of covered a lot of different things in the game here, but there are a ton of events in the game that are very varied. And the game makes it really easy for you. Once you 3-star things, the game makes it really easy for you to get in, get what you need, and move on. You don't have to keep replaying the same stages over and over and over and over. You just do them once, you 3-star them, you blitz through, and you move on to the next challenge. And there are lots of different challenges in the game, which I definitely appreciate. And you saw a few of the things here, kind of like that attack and escort mission and things like that. The separating the mobs, the Metal Gear Solid missions where you kind of have to sneak around, fighting bosses when there's spikes and poison on the ground, so you have to kind of maneuver your team. There's lots of different challenges in the game. So all in all, I think it's pretty solid. So that will do it for this video, guys. I'll bring you future videos when I unlock other content that I think is neat and interesting. Until then, once again, my name is FG3000, and I'll see you guys next video. Later.